back to podcast Soundscape, the show where we talk about stuff. I'm one of your hosts, Fox Lopez.
And I'm the other host, Zach Martin.
And today we're going to be discussing more Sabaton albums. But first, I have a question for you, Fox, and that's, what is the question for the day?
We didn't prepare one now, did we?
Well, that makes it a question. So, I guess we'll have to listen to some more Sabaton to figure it out.
So more Sabaton, I wonder if we'll have conflicting opinions again.
So, in case you missed it, the last episode that we talked about Sabaton, we compared their first albums, Primo Victoria and Etero Dominatus. Fox over here preferred Etero Dominatus. I think Primo Victoria is the better album by far, but we eventually came to the conclusion that Primo Victoria will be moving on in the bracket. So today, we'll be talking about their next albums, chronologically, studio-wise, Metalizer and The Art of War.
I would like to say something before we start.
Say it then.
Metalizer wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but Art of War is just superior in every way.
Okay, good. We did agree on that. The podcast can continue.
Okay. No,
so, yeah.
Art of War is honestly my favorite Sabaton album now. It's actually really good.
I don't blame you.
I was genuinely surprised of how good it was.
I do not blame you. Art of War is top 3 for me easily. I have a lot of nostalgia.
But that's just me.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay,
I have a lot of nostalgia for Last Stand, and Carlos Rex is just a masterpiece. But yeah, I love The Art of War. That was Ghost Division was the song that really got me into Sabaton. But Metalizer, I will say, Metalizer has my favorite Sabaton song of all time, which is Endless Nights.
Okay, Endless Nights is not the best Sabaton.
In my personal opinion, it's actually my most streamed song of like this past 6 months.
I have, in my notes, I have pretty good song, but not the best Sabaton, Zach.
Not the best Sabaton, Zach.
Pretty good song, but not the best Sabaton song. Zach, you are a stupid baboon.
What was it your favorite? What was your favorite track from Metalizer?
From Metalizer, oh, that's a good question. Okay, Hellrider and Thunder God sucked.
Really? I liked those songs. I thought those were some of the better songs. For me, Metalizer, everything up to like Endless Nights is pretty good. Endless Nights is amazing. Then after that, it just
I like
it
Hail
just
of
sucks.
Kings.
I did not like that one. I did not like Hail to the King.
Thunderstorm is okay. Speeder.
Okay, what do you think of Speeder? Because if you get this one wrong, I'm going to beat you to death. Thank God. Thank you for agreeing on that. That was probably my least favorite.
And the only good
one.
song on the after Endless Nights half is Masters of the World because of quality synth abuse.
I definitely not necessarily because of the synth abuse, but yes, I do agree that after Endless Nights, the only real good song is Masters of the World. Beforehand, I really liked Hellrider and Thunder Gods. I liked those. I liked
7734's intro, but then I just lost it, and I was like, "Aw."
Okay, 7734 was re-recorded, and it is amazing re-recorded.
Which album is it in?
Heroes. But I would recommend listening to it because it's a bonus track on Heroes. But because here 7734 is trash, and on Heroes it's one of their best songs ever.
Actually,
Heroes, they literally make it like it's the only song in this album they re-recorded on Heroes. It's like an absolute masterpiece, but here it's pretty bad.
All right, now
which is impressive.
Now let's gush about Art of War.
Real quick, I think we can both agree Metalizer, the overarching issues were the production.
Yeah, I agree. The production sucked.
Art of War, God, I can't even pick my favorite song from this one.
What did I say was my favorite? Okay, can I just say the transition from The Nature of War to Cliffs of Gallipoli was so cool.
Gallipoli, yeah.
Gallipoli, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, the nature. Yeah, I liked the only other album that's really done that with all the different interludes and stuff is Great War History Edition. Which when we get around to that, I recommend you listen to the History Edition of Great War.
I will.
But yeah, Art of War is just still to this day like Ghost Division was the song that got me into Sabaton.
My Art of War album notes are funny.
Let's give some examples of your sense of humor.
These vibes are fresh imperial.
These vibes are fresh imperial.
Simple
what does that even mean?
Simple crash, simple crash, simple crash. Piano deep. For my last note for The Nature of Warfare is holy fuck.
Which one? Wait, which one was that one?
Nature of
Well, oh, yeah,
Warfare.
'cause
Good
yeah, the
transition.
transition into Cliffs. Yeah, that is really good. But I think I like the interlude, the A Secret one, because that interlude
Oh, that
was
was
like
cool too.
the illegal download detective.
That was funny.
That was meant to troll people, but
Yeah, I figured. Price of a Mile. Just the kick and the vocals are yummy.
yeah, that was one of the ones that they played live. And then, of course, we
Yeah, I
don't even
remember
need
that.
to talk about Swedish Pagans. That song is just
Oh,
oof. No singing. That was
Oh,
the
come
rule
on.
we made.
that one has to be an exception. It's not even
Because
singing.
you can kazoo it. You can kazoo it.
They do say.
That's so bad.
I
You
know,
what I
it's
think
trash.
definitely is the you know what I think is the most underrated track in this album? I'm curious to see if you like this one, Unbreakable.
That was my. These vibes are fresh Imperial.
Yes, I absolutely love
It was a good one, I
Unbreakable.
liked it.
It's one of my, like, I think I've said at one point or other, every song on this album I've said is my favorite song from this album.
What do you think
Like,
of?
at one point, except Glorious Land.
What do you think of 40-1?
I love that song.
It's great.
Yeah, especially the midsection with when they do like the chorus chanting. That's one of my favorite parts.
Always remember.
A Fallen Soldier. That was actually the first video they did for their Sabaton history about the what that one is about.
That's interesting.
41. Yeah, it was Art of War.
You cut.
I could have. Yeah, I know, because I got someone tried to FaceTime me.
Rip.
But I was saying, Art of War is the second Sabaton album I heard after Last Stand, and that one, like, oh my god, I think it holds up to this day still as one of the best, like, metal albums ever, at least in modern history. Yes.
Definitely.
I mean,
Sorry about that.
bless you. See, you did it now. You did it.
Shut up.
But what do you think? What did you think of Glorious Land from Art of War? That's what I'm curious about. You're supposed to answer the question.
There was a song called Glorious Land on Art of... Am I stupid? Hang on. Glorious what now?
Glorious Land. The last track on the album, the closer.
That song's on Spotify, buddy.
It's on Spotify. I listened to the album on Spotify yesterday.
So I listened to on it today. It's not there.
Okay, there's no way that they took down that song. I mean, granted, it's the worst song on the album. Oh God, why is it not?
The
letting
last
me
one
log in?
the last one for me is a secret.
What do you mean? There's a secret, Swedish Pagans, and Glorious Land after that.
I don't see Swedish Pagans.
How are you not seeing this? Are you looking at you're looking at the rearmed version, right?
Well, that explains it.
How could you even not find
Okay. I looked up Art of War on Spotify. The first one was the original album, not rearmed.
I didn't even know that was on Spotify.
I just looked
Like
up.
that doesn't show up in their discography. Let me look up.
I just looked up the Art of War, and that was the first thing that came up for me. Oh, no. Yeah, I just typed in the Art of War, and I just saw the. I clicked on it.
All I can find is the rearmed version.
Well, I somehow found the not rearmed version.
That's impressive. I'm really impressed that you managed to find it, even though it's not on Spotify. Well, you missed out on Swedish Pagans and Glorious Land, but you already know Swedish Pagans pretty much by heart. Glorious Land, you're not missing too much. That's my least favorite song on the album.
Cool. Yeah,
But,
the original made me cream. Very epic.
You did not need to say that. I could have gone the rest of my life without knowing that information, but every song on Art of War is just a certified. I feel like this whole thing is just gonna be us like.
Jamie, can you look that up? Can you look
It's just gonna be us like gushing about Art of War, and then just like, oh yeah, Metalizer was also an album that existed and was created by. Because Metalizer was their first album really, and they made it like purely to promote Primo Victoria. Because this is before like they had their whole historical theme,
cool.
World War I. Because nothing about that song. I still don't know what 7734 is about. Because that's still like this.
It's about 11037 taking over the world.
Most people think it's about hell because if you put 7734 in a calculator and flip it upside down, it
It's
spells
hell. Yeah, that's. You know, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
Seven
You have a
seven
calculator?
7 3 4. Yo, it makes hell. That's kind of wacky.
Yeah, and that's what I think about the like the darker lyrics about it too. But
Why don't they have
I
a
think-
song called 58808?
wait, fine. Oh god, why? Why did you have to say something? This is a family-friendly podcast.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
Now I have to mark that this episode has explicit content. We're gonna lose our sponsorship with the NFL.
We're gonna lose.
We're sponsored by the NFL.
We had a sponsorship for the NFL since when?
Well, I don't know. Some guy who said that he's with the NFL reached out to me. You're gonna tell me NFL sponsorships 374 isn't legit?
I think you got scammed, buddy.
No, it's not. He told me I sent him some money to.
How much money
to,
did you? How much did you send him exactly?
I think it was around like $5,000. But it's okay because I'm gonna get more back because he needs to unfreeze his bank account. He's gonna give me more money in return, and then we also just promote him. It's kind of a fair deal we have.
No, not really. I think you just.
I didn't get scammed.
I think you just blew $5,000 of our $0 budget.
Yeah, we don't have a budget. Our budget is however much money. Dude, okay, if GameStop receipts become currency in the future, I'm going to be a millionaire. I just have like 20 GameStop receipts.
Okay, but why?
Because I don't want to throw them out. I get
No,
emotionally attached to them.
no. Why would GameStop receipts be the next currency?
Hey,
There's your question. There's your question.
I mean, okay, that's our. We found the question of the day.
That'll be. That'll be
what
the
would
question for the next episode.
Okay, next episode. Spoiler alert, damn. But yeah, I got like 3 different GameStop receipts today, and I only bought 2 games.
Warriors and you know.
Nino Cooney. Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Sabotage. So do you want to cut to the intermission?
Metalizer is an album. Let's cut to intermission.
Insert intermission music. Yeah. Here. Are we in it or are we cutting to it now?
Let's cut to the intermission.
Okay, cut to the intermission.
We have cut to the intermission.
Okay, intermission time. So, real quick, I would just like to take a moment to thank the sponsorship for this podcast today, Gatorade.
What happened to NFL?
Well,
did you get scammed, Zach?
we had a falling out, okay?
What happened to your $5,000?
I don't know, but I can make that money back.
We don't get paid.
Well, our sponsorship with Gatorade is doing well. We made pea flavored Gatorade.
How much money have we made?
How much money do we have from what now?
Gatorade sponsorship.
Well, it's not a sponsorship. We just pee in a Gatorade bottle and sell it for $30.
And how much money did we get from that?
I've sold it to 2 people, I think, but they haven't paid yet. Actually, I just peed on them.
Alright, we're going well. We're going well.
I told them that they had to pay for it, but they decided not to. I mean, I don't necessarily blame them. I think I do kind of understand where they're coming from on that. But, yeah, what episode is this? Our 6th episode?
This is our 5th episode.
5th episode. I can't do basic maths, but yeah.
We should get sponsored by abcmouse.com so Zach can learn basic math skills.
Put that on a petition. Send Zach to abcmouse.
Mouse.com. Early Learning Academy.
That's what I did for online school. Y'all were like in your high school, college classes. I was on ABC Mouse.
Y'all went to college. I went to abcmouse.com Early Learning Academy.
That's more like Late Learning Academy because I've been doing that for the past 20 years.
ABC Mouse, more like APP Mouse.
You made it unfunny. We had something funny going here and you ruined it.
Good.
You're
Let's cut
British
to the other
and you
intermission
ruined it.
music.
No, we need to continue. By the way, so buy our new Gatorade flavor, P. It's not sold in any stores, but if you
It's
find
sold
us on
in a
the
back
street,
alley.
if you find us on a street or in a back alley, just say, "Hey, I know you. You're the guys from the really bad podcast that
Exactly.
my
Don't know
children
what we
listen
look
to."
like.
They kind of do, you know.
Those
the
pictures
cover-
the pictures of us are really old. We look nothing like that now.
that is true. We need a we'll get an updated picture for season 2. But
I'll just bring my skateboard to school again, and we go to that
recreate it.
we go to that exact same spot.
Yeah, perhaps. But yeah. So if you see us in any back alleyway or you see us in public, we'll give you some pee. And that's the end of this intermission. Insert outro intermission music here.
We're back at it now.
And we're back at it out of the intermission. Talking about our analysis of Metalizer and The Art of War, both by Sabaton. So
Metalizer is an album.
I was gonna say let's give Metalizer a little more love, and we haven't talked about it as much.
Oh yes,
because
love.
it's a lot worse.
Let's see what things can we love Metalizer for. Shadows was cool.
Shadows was really good. I forgot to bring that up. I really did like. Shadows was one of my favorites on this.
Wait,
one.
let me make sure I'm not missing anything from Metalizer. Unless I'm.
As long as you should have 11 tracks, and Masters of the World being the last one. You said you liked Masters of the World, so I can't see how you missed this. Cause
Oh yeah, I got it.
okay, yeah, we have everything here. You have everything there, man. I always had all of it.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, I feel like Metalizer at first starts off kind of strong, but like it kind of shakes a little bit. Then it like peaks at Endless Nights, and then is pretty bad until Masters of the World.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because Endless Nights in my notes, because these notes are really old. I didn't love much back then, but something like the more I listened, I hope they re-record that. That would be nice to do.
But there was synth solo in Metalizer.
What about Metalizer?
Metalizer wouldn't have a cool synth solo.
No, I'm talking about just re-recording Endless Nights.
Oh, I thought you meant like the whole album.
The whole album would be nice to see re-recorded. They probably still stick with. I mean, Red Baron still had a keyboard solo. Great.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I would like to see this album re-recorded. If they could change some things about some of the songs, I feel like Metalizer would definitely actually maybe crack like.
Okay, keep going. My bad.
Probably crack like maybe the top 5, because honestly, re-listening to it, I liked it less than I liked Atero, because Atero used to be my least favorite. But I would say probably not so much anymore. I would say, but I can't blame them as much for this one, because this is their first album and they made it like purely to promote Primo Victoria. And when you're looking at it in comparison to like the rest of their discography, yeah, it's gonna suck. But like, for the Terror, I feel like they should have had a better grasp of what they were doing. Me personally, but. We have different.
I know one way
to disagree.
If they remake Metalizer, can they just delete Speeder?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Just take Speeder and throw it out the window and just give us a different song, please.
Yeah, maybe do something like the Hammer Has Fallen. That was
That'd be cool.
You
want to read my notes? You want me to read my notes for Speeder?
Yes. Yeah, that's your it's for Speeder.
Which dumbass over at Sabaton.org decided to give this song no setup?
Which one? Why would you record it, listen to it, and say yes? This is the one we're sticking with.
My last note is Speeder. Speeder.
Why are you like this? Yeah, Speeder is definitely my least favorite track of this album. On my notes, I wasn't. My notes on it literally just say feels like hell right. Skip. My notes were so basic back then. Like my Falconer review that I just put out the other day, like I wrote like a paragraph for every song.
You can tell by my notes which album I like more. Art of War notes are just more hype and funny, and then Metalizer, the only funny one is just me just roasting Speeder.
Yeah, I think our Art of War is definitely like honestly just a masterpiece. It's one of my favorite albums of all time, in my like top 20 easily. It's something that I only like more and more each time I listen to it. It was like that was really when they like broke through mainstream, quote unquote.
Speed.
But speed. Yeah, I feel like
I want a speeder album with speeder in all 12 keys.
Yes, that's the new album. It's just
No. Speeder, all 12 keys. After each recording, they do a new round of speed.
No, I was gonna say each time it gets progressively faster. Each new key it gets progressively faster. It's already like a pretty fast song, but just imagine that you just like. Oh god, the audio quality is gonna be atrocious because of all the ear rape you're doing.
I don't care, it's funny.
Comedic effect achieved, but
I'm a master of comedy.
I love Speeder now. Speeder's my favorite Sabaton song.
Now that I think about it, Speeder wasn't that bad.
It was ahead of its time, and we're just not ahead of our time.
Hey Jamie, can you look up Speeder tabs on Songster?
Hold on, let me see if I can find some. There's not.
Did I ask you, Zach? I asked Jamie.
We had no. Jamie died 3 years ago.
Shut up.
Okay, I found tabs for it.
You found tabs for Speeder?
I found tabs. For
Yes,
it.
so did I. Let's go. Let's go. It's 317 beats per minute. Let's go.
Wait, seriously, 370? Oh my god, that is fast. That is very fast. That is disturbingly fast.
Yeah, it gets progressively faster each time.
It's just 3.7. No, you have to increase it by 100 BPM.
Da-da.
So by the end, it's literally just 1,517 BPM. How long would the song even be then? Because by that point, you sped it up literally like times 12.
Would it be? I don't think it would even hit a minute.
It wouldn't. I don't even think it would hit like 20 seconds. I don't even think it would hit 10 seconds. It'd be you turn it into a Napalm Death song. That's essentially what you're doing, but I feel like everything we're talking about with is just memes, and then Art of War, like, it's genuinely an amazing
well, this is what you get when you make a bad album. We just meme all over you.
We're gonna meme it. At least it's a memeably bad, not just like this album. Because there are some albums. This is so bad it just makes me depressed because I know they can do better than this.
If you crack open a cold one with the boys, you can enjoy a good round of Speeder.
Yeah, there's I'm trying to think if there's any. I don't think there's any Sabaton song that really I can think of.
It'll be funny. What? If we put Metalizer at like the top just because of speed.
when we do the tier list, you're just gonna be like, "Are you too exclusive?"
Well, Art of War is a masterpiece, and Prima Victoria is also pretty good, but Metalizer has Speeder.
Metalizer has Speeder. Okay, hear us out.
Hear us out.
Speeder.
Speeder has zero setup. It's just.
It's on there purely because of Speeder. Every other song is terrible. Speeder's the only good Sabaton song.
Hellrider, terrible. Thunder Gods, terrible. Metalizer, terrible. Shadows, terrible. Burn Your Crosses, terrible. 77334, terrible. Endless Nights.
I don't want to talk about the song because I still love it.
Hail of Kings, terrible. Thunderstorm. Terrible. Speeder. The greatest song of all time.
In its purest
Perfection.
Form.
Everything else. Terrible.
You know what? Speeder's the only good song in existence, come to think of it.
Now that I think about it, if you have dyslexia, all songs are just Speeder.
Every song name is Speeder. Masters of the World, Speeder. Thunderstorm,
Speeder.
Hail to the King,
Speeder.
Endless Nights.
Endless Speeder.
773 Speeder. Burn Your Speeders.
Endless Speeder. Hail of Speeder. Speeder Storm. Hail to the Speeder. Speeder.
Or Masters of the Speeders.
Speeder Breaker. And
Hell Speeder.
Speeder Destroyer.
The Jawbreaker is a Judas Priest cover.
Oh yeah. It's exempt from the. It is exempt from the Speeder rule.
Yeah, but Stairway to Speeder.
Banana.
Immigrant Speeder. No, we're just talking about other bands. This is what this has devolved into. Just this
Speeder.
Go.
What's our thing called? Podcast
Speederscape.
Speederscape.
Speeder division.
Can
the
we
art
just-
of speeder. Speeder to one.
Speeder.
The nature of speeders.
Speeder. Cliffs of Speeder.
Speeder soda. Speeder
You
camp.
can't. Speeder camp.
Union.
Speeder.
Speeders of St. Benedict. The price of a
Speeder.
speeder.
Fire
store.
speeder.
A speeder.
A speeder.
Speeder pagans.
Speed.
That's
Speed.
my favorite
Speed.
speeder.
Speed.
Speeder pagans. That's what it was so far. Glorious speeder.
What else?
That's what this is devolved into.
Hey
We're
Jamie,
just
can you
talking-
look up every single Sabaton song? We're turning all of them to Speeder now. I don't care. This is funny. Sabaton
This
artists.
is. All right. Let me. I'll open up all my notes. All right. Let's start with Primo Victoria.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me get up Primo Victoria.
Speeder
Wait.
Victoria.
Speedo Victoria. Rate of Speeder.
Speeder.
Panzer
Speeder
Speeder.
Battalion.
Speeder Battalion.
Speeder Battalion. Wolf Speeder.
Wolf Speeder. Counter Speeder. Stalin Speeder.
Speedergrad.
That's
Into the Speeder.
Speeder Heart. Metal
Speeder
Speeder.
Machine.
Speeder Machine. The March to
The March
Speeder.
to Speeder.
Shot Speeder.
Gun. Alright, Terra next.
Atero. Speedero Dominatus.
Natus. Nuclear or Speeder attack.
We're the Speeder. In the name of Speeder. We Speeder.
Speeder burn.
No, we Speeder.
Okay. Speeder's
Colleague. Back in Speeder.
Speeder.
The
Speeder
in the
black,
Speeder.
or light
No,
in the Speeder.
no, Speeder in the Speeder.
Speeder in the Speeder. Light in the Speeder.
Speeder crew.
Okay, okay, next is coat of arms.
Coat of arms. Give me a second coat of arms. Speeder of arms. Or coat of speeder.
Coat of speeders.
Speederway. Up speeder.
Speeder.
Screaming
Speeder
speeder.
eagles.
Screaming.
Screaming speeders.
The final speeder.
Or the speeder solution.
The speeder
The
solution.
solution. Speeders in exile.
Aces and speeder. Or speeders in exile. Sabo speeder.
Tours. Sabbath. I don't know. Oh god, where speeders? White speeder.
White speeder. Why not black speeder?
Okay,
Speeder Ripper. Next.
heroes. Oh, no, Carlos Rex is next. I mean,
Carlos Rex. Dominia Maris about the speeder. The speeder
what
from
it
the
is.
north.
Speeder from the north. Got mint speeder.
Speeder. A lifetime
lifetime
of
of
speeder.
Speeder
16.
48.
A speeder's prayer.
I was gonna say the Carolean speeder.
The Caroline speeder. Speederus Rex.
Speeder is Rex. Killing
Sing
speeder.
speeder.
No, speeder
No,
ground,
you
speeder
can't
ground.
kill speeder. Speeder ground.
Speeder top.
Long live the speeder. Ruin
a
a speeder.
speederia.
In the speeder now.
Okay, heroes is next.
Heroes.
That's this episode's just like been like around like 35-40 minutes and just 15
Speeder.
minutes is speeder, which is no speeder.
Wait, hang on. Night speeder. Those speeders fly.
There's fly.
Smoking
Speeding
speed.
speeders. Speeder 4859.
To speeder and back.
Speeder and back.
The ballad of speeder. Speeder and
Speeder
bite.
and bite.
Soldier
Speeder
of
three arms.
speeder
Or
of free
soldier
arm.
of three speeders, whichever one works best.
Far
Speeder
from the
from-
speeder.
Far
Far.
from the speeder, yeah.
Hearts
Speeder
of speeder. Oh.
7734. Speeder 34.
Speeder.
Man, speeder of war. Okay, what's next? The Last Stand.
Last stand. Jamie, can you look that
All
up,
my notes
please?
are just open.
I'm looking this up on Spotify. Alright.
I have my notes for it.
Speeder.
Speeder.
The last dying speeder. Blood of Speederburn.
No, Speeder of Bannockburn.
Diary of an unknown speeder.
Unknown Speeder. The Lost
Lot speeder. Speeder's drift.
Vorik Speeder. The Last Speeder.
Speeder. Hill speeder.
Speeder 3234. Speederama. Winning Speeders.
The last speeder again. Camouflage
Okay,
speeder. All guns speeder.
Okay, Great War. Oh yeah, I forgot to about this. The Great War. Okay, the future
Future of
speeders.
speeder. 7
God,
pillars
these notes
of
are so bad.
speeder.
This is for the speeder. 82nd, all the speeder second all the way.
The attack of the dead
The
speeders.
Speederman. Speeder dogs.
The red speeder. Great speeder.
Great speeder.
A speeder in the trenches. Fields of
Speeders
speeder.
over done. The end of the speeder
to end all speeders. In Speeders
Fields. And then there's Bismarck.
Speedermark.
God, my notes for the Great War are so bad that hurts to look at.
How long has this thing been? It's been 30 minutes.
And it was just us talking about Speeder, but yeah, that's where I think we can come to the conclusion.
Speeder is the only song that matters.
I think we've come to the conclusion that the Art of War is going to move on.
Yeah.
To the next bracket against. So it'll be Art of War versus Primo Victoria next time we do this. But we have more rounds. After the next Sabaton round is going to be Carlos Rex versus Coat of Arms. Then Heroes versus Last Stand, and then the Great War is already in round 2 because it's an album we both unanimously love and have agreed that that's the one that's going to move on.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, next time we do like this full circle round, it will be Primo Victoria versus the Art of War, and we will decide which album we like better then. But those episodes will probably be a lot shorter once we like double back and like redo them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So what is the question of today? I think we've come to the conclusion: Speeder.
We got a question. We got a question for next time. It's the question I forgot.
I remember.
Okay.
Everything.
I remember.
So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Podcast Speeder Scheme.
I drained all my energy.
I'm Speeder Marty.
I got speeder burned.
But yeah, do you agree with our opinions? You better, because we're right, and I don't think a single person on planet Earth goes Metalizer over the Art of War.
Unless you like Speeder, then it's acceptable.
Yeah, except with Speeder. Speeder is the only acceptable answer. So, what's your favorite album? Mine personally, it's Speeder.
Huh?
Speeder.
What about it?
But yeah, we will be out with a new episode. God, not sure exactly when we're gonna record the next episode, but we will get for the first time ever on the show, we will have a guest on, and we will continue our Flaming Fantasy series by not only interviewing continuing Fox, but interviewing Mr. Juan Plaza, who is a
let's just message him right now.
Cast.
So
yeah,
when are we recording Sunday?
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out after we finish the episode. But yeah, let's just go with that then. Thank you so much for listening into this. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We sure did.
Oh yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, we'll see you people in the next episode. Where we'll be talking about Speeder.
Speeder.
Thank you all for listening. Insert outro music here.